is the home of Shakespeare, football, and mushy peas. It's a place of happy valleys and friends in the north. It's gritty, outlandish, it's a cracker. If it has a heartbeat, you'll find it here.
It's 19.
Game on.
Well, there's not many shows that I watch where I want to go, that's going on the best of British, and normally I'd do a video, but I'm not even going to take that long. So, Rivals. This is absolutely cracking television, absolutely cracking first-class TV, based on the book by Dame Jilly Cooper, who is a bit of a famous sort of drama, romance, British novelist who basically made a successful career writing drama fiction about posh people, bed hopping between rival families and that sort of thing. Particularly successful in the 80s and early 90s. I mean, but her books are still international bestsellers even today. There's been a few television adaptations of her material in the past, but this takes it to another level. Rivals is absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's got a really good script, first of all. David Tennant kind of leading the way, so to speak. But you've got a number of other actors in here that you're going to have seen in other things. And then you've got a really, 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 really good supporting cast as well. The script is razor sharp, pretty funny, got quite a few twists and turns. I mean, it's not, this is not a gritty urban drama with a political message or anything like that. This knows what it is. It is a fun, sort of dramatic comedy drama with a lot of fun characters and over the top characters. It's very stylishly shot. Got a thumping soundtrack and just looks and sounds great. Good to see Keith. Anyone who's seen it, pop a comment in the chat. But this gets a firm recommendation from me. I think overall I give it 8.5 out of 10. It's 8 episodes long. Each episode's about 45 minutes. I'm going to talk through the lead cast with you. You've got 5 of them here. It basically revolves around 2 warring families competing over a regional television franchise and the various bed hopping and backbiting and political skullduggery that sort of goes on between the various factions. And there are some people that kind of fight for both sides at different times. Loyalties shift and change, and as do loyalties within the families. So one family is spearheaded by the character of Tony Baddingham, who is ably played by David Tennant, who is incidentally one of my favorite actors of all time. I spotted him in a television commercial which played in the cinemas, no less, in, I think it was 89 or 90. And straight away I thought, oh, this kid's kind of cool. And then he played a character called, I think his character was called Fergus in a BBC 4-part drama called Taking Over the Asylum, about a group of mental health patients running a radio station in a hospital. It was really, really good. And he played a young character in that. And when I saw him in that, I thought, oh, this kid's going to go really far. So I followed his career for a really long time. You got Aidan Turner on the left, who's barely recognizable, hidden behind that big boosh of a moustache. And then you've also got a couple of relative newcomers. Nafisa Williams was actually Robin. I think the character's name is Robin Givens in the Whitney Houston biopic. And she's done a number of other substantial roles. I imagine this, when she was presented with this, she probably thought, oh, yeah, quite a nice refreshing change of pace. She's also in the TV series Black Lightning. I haven't watched that. I don't watch superhero stuff anymore. Sorry, I just find it also boring. But she's done a number of other good shows, including the reboot of Twin Peaks in 2017. But I Want to Dance with Somebody, where she played Robin Crawford, not Robin Gibbons. Really showed that she could act. I mean, that was a really good role for her. And then she went from that to Rivals. And yeah, she's great in this. Absolutely fantastic in this. So you've got Nafisa Williams. Then you've also got Alex Hassel, who is on the right with his arms folded. He plays Rupert Campbell Black. He's kind of like Tony Baddingham's long-term rival in the show. He's from Southend in Essex originally. Hard to believe, but true. You will have seen him in things like The Boys, His Dark Materials, the Red Sea Diving Resort. Had a pretty significant role in that for anyone who's caught that. He also has done a number of substantial roles with the National Theatre. He's a theatre veteran. He's worked with the Royal Shakespeare Company, and started off kind of doing small spots on TV in the early 2000s. Things like Boudica, which my friend Alan Marks worked on, and Private Life of Samuel Pepys, Bonkers, that kind of stuff. Of course, he did an episode of The Bill, like everybody did back then. The real newcomer here, though, is Bella McLean, who I'm not familiar with at all, but I love her in this. She's great. She plays Taggy O'Hara, who is basically the son of Aidan Turner's character. You will have seen her playing Jem in Sex Education, so I have seen that, but I don't think I've seen the season that she's in. So I've only seen the first and second season of that show. I think she was in the third season. She also did A Silent Witness. She was in a short film called Dragged Up, and another short film called La La Means I Love You. Great to see she's doing short films. Please go back and do more. Support up and coming filmmakers. That's what I say. Now, these aren't the only actors in the show. Let's skip through here. I like these kind of fake magazine covers. They're pretty cool. This is Luke Pasqualino. He's a good friend of my buddy Jason Flemyng. And Luke's been around for a while. He's kind of the younger brother of Alex Hassel's character, of Rupert Campbell Black's sort of younger brother in the show. Sorry, let me correct myself. He's Tony Baddingham's younger brother, Basil Bass Baddingham. You kind of think he's related. It does get a bit confusing in this show. You think he's related to Rupert Campbell Black because they look like brothers, whereas Tony Baddingham and him do not look like brothers at all. Luke Pasqualino has been in quite a few things. He's had a pretty substantial career. He's got 24 acting credits, but he's done some big series. So he did like 20 episodes of the TV series of Snatch. He did 13 episodes of Our Girl, 30 episodes of The Musketeers, where he played D'Artagnan 2014 to 2016, which you probably would have seen him in. He was also in Snowpiercer, the movie, and a couple of other things, like 8 episodes of Shadow and Bone, a show called The Rematch, which I've not seen, which he did, I think, just before this. That's the chess match. Yeah, okay. Good actor. There's a number of other people to talk about in this show as well. Let's just see if there's any other pictures. There's Bella McLean again, Nafisa Williams again. She looks amazing in this show. Now Katherine Parkinson. My God, she's so good in this. Can't praise this actress enough. I know I've seen her in things, but she really gets to do quite a lot with this character. She's got a nice arc. She kind of plays a bit of a repressed housewife. She's got 53 credits on IMDb. You would have seen her, if you're a Londoner, you would have seen her on stage in plays at the National and things like that. She's done a number of TV series, a couple of episodes of Inside Number 9. She was in the TV show Here We Go, which I haven't seen. She's done a couple of indie films like Radioactive. Did the TV series Hitman, a few episodes of that. She's been a jobbing actress for quite a while. One of her big roles was on Humans, the Channel 4 show, which my friend Danny Webb was also in. And she even did things like episodes of the IT Crowd back in the day. Did she do The Bill? She did Jonathan Creek. She did Casualty. That's in the same universe as The Bill. Unfortunately, she was also in The Boat That Rocks. That was a travesty of a movie. Sorry, but that movie was really bad. So yeah, cracking actress. It is on Disney, Keith. It's on Disney, Starz Disney. So you can catch this on Starz and Disney now. I'm just going to highlight a few of the other cast. Victoria Smurfit, charismatic, dynamic, sexy. Just love Victoria Smurfit in anything she does. She's so good, man. So good. She plays the wife. She played Aidan Turner's wife in the show. She's great. Rufus Jones, I've seen in a number of things. He's a sort of jobbing character actor, really good, solid actor. He's been around for quite a while. He plays Paul Stratton, who is one of the partners, one of the business partners of one of the characters in the show. He's a good actor. I like him. So the cast of this show, I'm not familiar with Katrina Chandler, but she plays one of the other daughters of Aidan Turner's character. Claire Rushbrook, my God, they've made Claire Rushbrook. Now I've met Claire. I've gone drinking with Claire in a pub after she was in a play called Feston, which a friend of mine was in, and all the cast went over to the pub, and I ended up drinking with Claire Rushbrook for about 2 hours. And Claire Rushbrook is awesome. I can't say enough nice things about this woman. Extremely talented, very personable in real life, and they've made her sort of really dowdy and frumpy in this show. And in real life, she's quite a gorgeous woman in real life. So credit to the production design and makeup people, because you've made Claire Rushbrook look quite dowdy, which is no achievement, because she's lovely in real life. Such a lovely energy as well. Oliver Chris and Cillian Griffiths are not two actors that I'm familiar with, but they're kind of, in the movie, they're sort of jobbing TV presenters. Oliver Chris plays a character with like a massive ego and is sort of worried about losing his number one spot on the telly, as it were. He plays this character called James Verica. I'm thinking I probably have seen him in other things. I'm just wondering what they may have been. Let's have a quick look. He was in The Crown. I've seen all of the episodes of The Crown. It's in Doctor Who, probably after I stopped watching it. Motherland, 11 episodes. A Very British Scandal. Yeah, that was a great show. Great miniseries. Also a veteran of stage. Done a lot of stuff for the National. Quite an extensive stage repertoire, actually. So he's been going for quite a while. He also did the TV movie of One Man and Two Governors, although I think that's just the National Theatre Live, probably. And back in the day, he did bit parts in things like The Office, Rescue Me, Casualty, of course, No Bill, and he was in an episode of Sharp. Yeah, maybe. I'm just trying to picture him in Sharp, but I watched that not that long ago. Some episodes of Sharp have not aged well. Some of them are still great, but some of them have not aged well. Yeah. Danny Dyer is absolutely awesome in this. He's so good. Danny Dyer is fantastic in this show. Really rate him. I think he looks great. Now, he's got a new film coming out, and I think we should have a look at the trailer for that. So that's Rivals. It's a solid recommendation from me. If you love a sort of romantic drama comedy, You don't mind it being a bit over stylized, a bit Guy Ritchie-like. It's a great script, great cast. It's great. Roll on the second season. Bring me the second season now. I want to see the second season as soon as possible. This is so much fun. This is a perfect show to put on when you're kind of vegging. You don't want to have to concentrate too much, but you'll get drawn in. You'll be very engaged. You'll love characters 1 minute. You'll hate them the next. And it's kind of one of those shows where it gives you choices of who to root for, which is a lot of fun. So yeah, I really liked it. Now, Danny Dyer has a new movie out called Marching Powder, and I just saw the trailer for that. And I'm not a big fan of like the football hooligan films. There are a couple of good ones, mind you. But if something seems quite fresh and fun, I'm game. This is the next film from the man who brought us the likes of Goodbye, Charlie Bright, The Firm, director Nick Love. So he's no stranger to the sort of world of the football hooligan and stuff like that. I think we should have a look at this trailer. What do you reckon, people? Let's have a quick look at it. Seeing as we're doing Best of British. Now, I haven't seen this yet, just to be clear, but the trailer looks very good to me. I think it could be really good. I might get this on the Nielsen ratings on Tuesday. Let's have a look.
I'm here to introduce my new film. It's a gentle, lovely little rom-com called Marching Powder. And well, mate, pipe down. I'm just talking here, okay? Sorry about that. That cunt made me forget my lines. The film's about a couple that are trying to save their marriage, and it's under strain because of the husband's ongoing struggle with drugs and violence. And just hold that thought. Yeah, mate, excuse me, mate. I just want to fucking... Do you want it, cunt? Fuck off home. Anyway, this is the trailer for Marching Powder. It's a beautiful film, very PG. Enjoy. I know I am.
Very PG.
Fighting at football. Possession of cocaine. At your age. Don't you feel the slightest bit embarrassed?
Dreadfully embarrassed, mate.
Your freedom rests in your ability to pull yourself together over the next 6 weeks.
Dano, Lara, Jackie boy, I'll just have a pear juice. I fucked it. My wife's going to leave me. I've turned my son into a lunatic. My mates think I'm a bore. Absolute shit cunt. And my father-in-law's going to fucking kill me. What am I going to do while you're out?
What you normally do, wank and play FIFA.
I know I can become a productive member of society. I'm going to make her proud.
Hi.
Very. When you married my daughter, you took a vow to take care of her.
Well, we are in for a treat today. Two great firms meeting in the streets of Grimsby. Oh, it's a lovely effort. That's worth a look from another angle. What a screamer from Jack Jones.
Have probation suggested couples workshops?
I'd imagine he'd rather give his cocaine to the homeless.
I'm a stain on society. No one wants my type around anymore. Why do I feel completely fucking irrelevant? Because you are.
Dad, is Mum having an affair?
What makes you say that?
She said that if ever you pick me up from school, means she's either dead or run off with another man.
He's a wanker. That's what he's trying.
And here's me thinking I only married you so you do me laundry.
Come fuck me.
Andy. What's the time, babe?
It's just coming up to you're an absolute cunt o'clock.
I have to say, I quite like the look of that. It looks pretty fun. I hope they haven't shown all the funniest lines in the trailer. Anyway, so we were talking about Rivals. I'll say it again. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. Really like the production design, like the music, like the acting, like the script. There wasn't any weak cast in this film, not even in the small supporting roles. Sometimes you can get someone who's, do you know what I mean? But absolutely spot on. Great show. I recommend it. It's available now on Disney Plus, and you can also watch it on Starz. I think most of them come hand in hand. So yeah, do check it out. It's a really good TV show, really good TV drama. I will be back on Sunday to do the last 2 episodes of season 1 of The Shield. So on Sunday we have season 1 of The Shield for you guys to check out. We'll be doing episodes, I think it's 12 and 13, and we'll be sort of reflecting on season 1 a bit, talking about what made the show special. Why did it get a second season? How did it get to the next stage? All that kind of stuff. Also, just to let people know, the date for my interview with actor Jeffrey Byron has had to be pushed back slightly. So that interview is now on the 7th of November. So I'm just going to update the details on that as soon as I get off this stream. So yeah, I'll be back on Sunday 8 o'clock. If you haven't seen Rivals, check it out. It's definitely worthy of the title of the Best of British. It's an absolutely fantastic show. I'll see you on Sunday 8 o'clock, unless I do a random late night stream tomorrow.
Where all the misfits and dreamers get innovative. It's film, TV, and theater in the mix. Industry interviews, where ideas get their fix. He's creative, we're creative. How about you? Share your passion, join the crew. At Outcast, creative, we're breaking through. Hang with Lance and the Outcast crew. Hang with Lance and the Outcast crew. Interviews with fellow artists on the rise, and reviews that might surprise. Films, TV shows from back in the day. You might just find a hidden gem today. He's creative, we're creative. How about you? Share your passion, join the crew. At Outcast, creative, we're breaking through. Hang with Lance and the Outcast crew. Hang with Lance and the Outcast crew. Filmmakers, comic book creators, stand-up crowd. Actors, musicians, board game designers, be loud. At Outcast Creative, amazing's the word. He even interviewed the legend, Galen Hurd. He's creative.